frames. Lots of frames. Said it would get stuck on a low bitrate with the dynamic option, so I disabled that. But I'm still having issues. The only difference is I can actually see the frames being dropped, so at least that makes sense. Okay, I'm up to 35,000, but then it drops back down to 18, 21. I don't understand what's happening. Don't understand how this is possible. Maybe if I... Jesus. This is the most cursed attempt to stream ever. Oh. Let's see if that helps. $27. Go higher, higher, higher. It's capping at 30,000. Okay. One more try on the speed test to ensure that I can stream above 30,000. Because we have, like, over double that. Yeah, it's 70. Okay. So weird. I'm checking my router's connection right now. don't know how to view current traffic on this menu. Traffic analyzer, there we go. Display for devices. What the heck is going on here? I'm just gonna have to try it like this. Testing. Hello, hello. Testing. I'm not sure if I'm loud enough, but we'll see. Maybe I'll drop it down a little bit and hope for the best.
Give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamache?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
No GPU usage for Expedition 33. What is using Vivaldi, huh? No, I don't want that. So I think what I'm going to do is just close Vivaldi entirely, because I don't outright need it. It'll have to do. I think the camera is using a lot somehow. So can I just like close this and just run it directly? I've never had this much trouble streaming. Okay, so it does the same thing. That freed up like 20% of my GPU somehow. I just don't understand why Expedition 33 is using none. So I better... I don't know if I can save here, but let's try this again. Fresh start. So with nothing else running but OBS, OBS is using 60% of the GPU to stream and record in 4K 60. That seems like a stretch. But it wasn't using this large of percent of the GPU for OBS on the same settings. I don't know what's going on. Is there an update for OBS? I have no idea. It says there's no updates available for OBS. Three is using 1% of my GPU. I'm not sure how that's possible, but whatever. You know, I'm paranoid. Can I get another game to use my GPU that I use all the time, maybe? Let's try another one.
Rewards, Hunter?
Alright. Is this going to use my GPU? Okay, that's confusing. Tried Warframe, it's using 90% of my GPU, which does not seem right. But OBS using 54%, so that's literally not possible. Task Manager is not working. I don't know what to make of that. But at least another game has GPU usage, so... I'm not sure how to proceed from here. thingy is not coming through right. Filters, chroma. It's a little too intense. Drop it down.
Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
There's some kind of magic stuff going on. How many people fell for that? See, that almost looks like just a polygon, but that's the jump button. Walk. Sprint. Ooh, sprint is the right trigger, and walk is the left.
You look tense.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you need. A little.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
All right, you're on.
Yes!
Okay, timeline on the left. Dodge at the right time to a skill wheel. Just supposed to be when the strike happens. Okay, is this thing also going to have a timing event? Can break what? Break plus sign? Break star sign? Not sure what that means. I guess that's just the icon for break. But break armor? Break concentration of a spell? It's not really clear.
For those who come after.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right, now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near the red and white tree.
And these eyeballs, that's oh my god. A toggle. Sprint, hold. I'm surprised they don't have a button, like a setting for this for walking as well.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
A few days meant everything.
we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know,
I
I'm
miss you.
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't need to... Okay,
You go.
no, you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting to change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you.
Okay. Ah, things I can interact with. It's just a trash can. Is there anything else? It's still just a trash can. Sure, how you got to say?
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
He did.
I knew he would.
Shh. He might hear us.
You're a lucky one, you know?
I know that.
But he is too.
Looks like you still mine. Mostly.
Okay, it's something you can mine and collect.
Oh, Sophie.
So the conversation, it doesn't matter who's in the front of the party, it's gonna pick someone that it's supposed to talk to.
Your flowers? I didn't know about. I thought you were younger. And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
That's not the hot take you think it is.
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship. The person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And
Thing, and you can't tell what's a side thing and what's a main thing.
My gesture costume is the best. madame, do you think the Gestrels really exist?
Of course they do.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one. Even if it means joining an expedition. I'll raise a Gestral army and we'll crush the Paintress.
Really?
And me and my little brother will live with the Gestrels. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to fight. And that's why I'm training every day by beating...
That's... yeah. You would make a great Gestral.
Thanks.
Let me move myself over. Make something else. I would just say accentuate what you've got, maybe.
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow.
I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
Reading the fine print. It's not in English, but I bet some people zoomed in on servers. I ended up having issues with CBR anyways. The thing that seemed to be working when you were here last. So I went back to my variable bitrate, which will make my video file less monstrous.
You're as gorgeous
I've
as
tried
always.
not recording while streaming. I've tried resetting the modem. I've tried resetting the router. I've tried restarting my computer.
Beautiful. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow. And who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
So I'm gonna have to figure out this stream issue because, like, my bitrate available is supposed to be 70 to 80 megabits per second, which is 70,000 to 80,000 megabits per second, basically. I'm trying to use half of that for 4K 60 streaming, and it's like, I don't want to. I will only give you between 5,000 and 25,000 at most. And even when I drop it down to 20,000, it still wigs out. And the only thing I can tell is it feels like
So, well,
Actually,
a very old issue
you don't know.
well,
that I used to have with Comcast in Chicago.
You really...
help me again, Sophie, please. The boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline. The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms.
But that was a long time ago from Comcast, not Charter Spectrum. Not that they're much better than each other in terms of their, you know, quality, but I used to have similar, like, maintaining bitrate
A
issues.
headline about the contrast of with the paintress each year claiming the beauty of this world. Okay, now I'm inspired. You really are a divine being, Sophie.
That's a bit much, Cyril.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these time.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
There's a little chime after every message comes. Chime when you're near an item. At least a non-hit of may not say anything.
I could recognize it from miles away.
So far, it's okay. I haven't really gotten started yet. I don't think it's just the prologue, but I am eager to try out the main combat and exploration stuff.
We are of the same cohort. Today is my gommage, and my son and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. He wants to waste the last year of his life. I didn't want that for him. I used to think it was a bad choice. Today, I no longer do. I know I made a mistake. I tried to impose my views on him when he is much braver than I will ever be. So I sewed a special uniform for him. That's my last gift. Could you bring it in?
It's a very nice uniform.
Of course. I'll bring it to Jules.
He won't join the Gamage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight for sure. Oh, but you...
Don't worry. I'll ask Gustav.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment. Maybe.
I'm glad. He's a good person.
Yes. He is.
You talk about him like he's not right next to you. Oh.
Not everyone attends the Living Wake or goes to the harbour for the Gamage. Some prefer more intimate goodbyes.
Can I actually do it again? Oh, that's a bit of flavor. Yep. A normal trash can. Are there any abnormal ones? They're trying to recruit for future expeditions. Volunteer count.
Why does Manon keep saying death comes to us all?
You haven't heard that before?
Oh, now Gustav gets to talk?
No.
Unofficial expedition motto. You never heard Lucien say it either. It's one of his favorites.
I think he prefers, we're already dead, you're just catching up.
Yeah, I heard that one recently.
I don't know. Kinda nice in a way. Having a deadline forces you to prioritize. It's a bit freeing as we get closer to the end.
You can really find the silver lining in everything, can't you?
No, it's just... things don't always work out the way we want. No use getting upset, you know?
Person?
Is something wrong?
The expeditions. What a joke. All they do is leave us here to die. They're just escaping.
Probably to a terrible fate, by the way.
You know their goal is to save us all, right?
Yes, that's what my father told me last year. Before he left for Expedition 34. And here we are again this year. We could have spent one more year together instead of wasting it away.
Your father fought to offer you a better future.
I have no future. I know it and I've accepted it. We're doomed.
You never know. This expedition might be different. There are some special people in this one.
Yeah, right.
Gustav, why don't you show her some of your fighting skills to prove her wrong?
You're serious? Is everyone here a fighter? Oh, it's a practice dummy. I was gonna say. So I should only press a button when there's a prompt, not when there's not a prompt. Fair. I need more AP. Skip turn? Now I have 3. I need 4. This is not going well.
This guy is strong.
They all train their picto skills very hard to save us all.
Pictos.
And so did your father.
Then, Madame, why didn't you join?
Me? I'm content with my life. I know what I can and cannot change. Or maybe because I was afraid.
Do you think I should join the expedition?
My friend Ciel always says, do your best. Either it works or it doesn't. Live your life as you want.
I don't want to have regrets. I don't have that much time.
When the time comes, you'll make the right decision. I'm sure.
Thank you. Now I think I know. Give this to your boyfriend. My father gave it to me, but...
Seems like they put the same models right next to each other. Could have spaced them out a little bit more to make it less obvious.
A different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland. Good luck.
Really?
My friend.
You two would make a cute couple.
Who?
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
Back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all on a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
So this is the anniversary. Was the 34-year-olds were just cold?
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere, and still they die. They all die, and we
How many
can't stop.
times have they done this expedition?
We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
Yeah.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress.
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxine.
Forget it. Not quite. I'm only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore. Just because she is called the Paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
Hopefully.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you're in love. With this fine gentleman, I suppose.
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in the matters of love. But it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting. I know. How about showing me a dance of love and sorrow? I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera.
Sure.
Fantastic. You may start. Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and show me your wrath.
Okay, I guess.
I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
What?
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today.
I thought we were gonna get to use the paintbrush, as the person literally said.
Thank you.
Take the paintbrush, show me your wrath. We did not get to paint.
It is I who should thank you. It was a moving dance.
So dance means battle.
I will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but okay.
Love will always be impressive.
True.
Also, take this as a gesture of appreciation. I see your not boyfriend is an expeditioner. It may prove useful.
Oh, there's an item up there. Okay, so I did circle back. These feel like specific people. Background people. But these...
Isn't it too? There's a few choices I can make.
It's very possible.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
They can't know any better. Which is tragic in itself. just onto the magic stuff. The Gommage is starting soon.
We brought this upon ourselves because we dared to defy her.
So how did this defiance begin to start the first...
One of these Patris...
Bit of a rendering issue for a second there. I mean, yeah, that's what I observed.
Hello?
It attacks. That doesn't look like an attack. It looked like it was knocking on a door almost.
Help!
This, what is, okay. Combat practice, sure. Is there any reason to use, well, this needs to be charged up, I guess, is the point of that. I get 4 action points. Overcharge won't do anything. I guess I should just do the assault so I can get charge built up. That felt weird. Oh, that's the arm. Okay. I was trying to figure out what that was about. Not reacting quickly enough. Okay.
Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
A music record. This is very strange. Is it? Can it? Do I actually get some access to battle stuff? No battle menu. Is there a different button for the battle menu? Controls. Strike, parry. Open expedition menu with, yeah, okay. But that didn't work before. Yeah, I don't have an expedition menu. Okay. In Golden Sun terms, the synergy.
You'd have to be crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin, oh, that's brutal. And just... Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
Oh, the paintress is not awake. So paintress paints, paintress awakes, paintress paints the next number. 1 year later, people die. Paintress wakes, paints the next number. Okay, so she's asleep when the murders happen. That's a real picture of a person almost. Ah.
Oh, hi, Sophie.
Oh, Mael. I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm volunteering to help guide children who are losing their parents to the orphanage. Those who weren't registered for foster families.
How kind of you.
I guess I can relate.
Take care during the expedition. Gustav told me a lot of wonderful things about you.
About you too. I always told him you two should never have broken up.
Look at these orphans. That's where we disagreed. But I have hope that you and Gustav will change.
I love you guys. Remember what Bo used to say. You're living for the rest of us. Fuck the Patriot!
Cool.
I'll see you soon enough.
Get me.
Yes.
Apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav!
What?
Here. Sophie asked us to bring you your...
Really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Or behind the subtitles.
Yeah, of course not.
Strange.
What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah.
You told me that.
Right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
This too is your legacy.
In a way.
Esti tornere marina, esti l'inaki soledad, dona l'ora tovla, alina. Ista surano taki ler alina.
Wait, they can see the paintress from here? I guess that explains how they know what happens. Strange. I thought it would be actual paintbrush movement, but okay. "33-year-olds are next." Oh no, it's... Oh, it does happen live. Okay, so that... Flower petals? The same stuff that comes off of the white and red tree? So I had the understanding there was like an order to this cycle, and I was completely wrong about it. It happens at the moment of the painting. So the currently displayed number is the number... Oh. Okay. It's evening. I've got to return that item.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucian,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Yeah, no, I could use a drink.
Five tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even my Elle showed up and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself. Let's at least check on my app.
But, feels extra stuttery for some reason.
Gustav! Come drink with me.
I'm pacing myself tonight.
Ah, you're so boring.
I like that you say when and not if.
What can I say? I'm an optimist. Or an idiot. Depends on who you ask.
I'm gonna be Googling around to see if there's a way I can...
Wow, so many expeditions.
there's Jules.
So cool.
If there's a way I can, adjust the thing.
That's... He made that overnight? Dad. Damn. Now I feel stupid for fighting with him. Oh, Dad. You take it.
What?
I'm not sure I'll ever use it. Maybe I'll go blind like my father, or maybe another expedition will succeed. I want to support the expedition now. Take it. It may be useful to you.
Wasn't it like an
It's
outfit?
okay. I don't need the uniform to know my dad's with me.
Thanks.
What will we do with... It's supposed to be for a kid. Okay, whatever. Ah, now we get the expedition menu. Okay. Can't remove from party because he's the only one. Show Gustav page. Different actions like changing equipment or wardrobe. I like how the prompt says discard instead of okay or something like that. Pictos are skills? No, skills are different. Pictos are magic, skills are physical. But skills seem to have an elemental effect too, so I don't know. You're showing me too much at once here, like one section at a time, please. So wardrobe, simple enough. Crimson uniform. I mean, this is supposed to be for a child, so I feel like that breaks the immersion a little bit. Unless... Did he give his kid, like, an adult-sized uniform for one day? But, like... I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. So it's just a little red. I kind of prefer the dark color. So skills, Lumiere Assault and Overcharge. The group doesn't have any Pictos. Fight enemies to obtain Pictos. Oh, they're important pieces of equipment. Okay. Not magic. Only 4 battles? Is it mostly bosses? Or not that many minor enemies? Every Pictos has a unique passive effect called Lumina. After mastering a Pictos, it will be possible to activate its Lumina without having the Pictos equipped. So you master it, and then you can use its effects while it's not equipped. Okay. And Luminas are over here. This feels like Lost Odyssey. You would go into battle with various equipment, and you would get a certain kind of XP for those pieces of equipment, and you could train them with immortals. Immortals could adopt the skills of whatever. I don't know. I'm not really remembering that correctly, but there was something like that in Lost Odyssey, I feel like. This is going to take some getting used to. Each Lumina costs a different amount of points to activate. The more points a character has, the more Lumina they can activate at the same time. So it's like a quota gauge. I don't know how to say that right now. Didn't I get a bunch of Lumina points? Didn't I pick up like a bunch of Lumina points? Inventory. Journal. So these are all the expeditions passed, starting with expedition 84, missing 83 and 82, missing 80 and 79, missing several between 70 and 78. 98, 76, 540, 2, 61, 60, 76, 55, 150, 76, 45. So now it's going to show like all of them. So something really bad happened for 71 through 77 to have no journal entries. Color of Lumina. Okay, consume to give an initial Lumina point for a specific. So these will 1 of 1. That's not very great.
Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time.
Guardian.
The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your Gomage. You don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I know you think that.
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
So do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumia is not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, this way I can keep an eye on you for Emma.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister who cares.
Doubly lucky. Since now I have 2.
Alright, enough chit-chat. Come on.
Old man.
You're pretty much the oldest man in Louvier now, no? Come on.
This time, I'm not messing around.
Sure. Really, what's happening? I'm terrible. 1 parry and 1 dodge. Not great.
Bad for the oldest man in Lumiere, eh?
I hope there's a training area.
Congratulations, you beat a teenager. Take this token as your well-deserved prize.
So 9 years. I'm confused. 9 years off of 33 should be 24. Why are you regarding yourself as a teenager?
Don't get too drunk tonight,
Do
okay?
the ages are these not human standard ages, I guess?
Where are my scallywag apprentices? I promised to find them at the festival.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, we can do it again. Alright, so let's see if I can get this better. My health is all back to full. That's great. How?
Too slow, old man.
There. I want one more rematch.
For those who come after.
You gonna lecture me on drinking?
I wouldn't dare. Just calculating how much it'll hurt to catch up.
You can start now. Here, let's have a toast to Sophie, who was always unapologetically Sophie.
To Soph. Seriously though, this is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Tomorrow comes, but it ain't here yet.
Sober's better than deathly hungover.
No, not for that.
I'll try these out shortly.
Gustav, just the man I wanted to see.
You want a rematch, don't you?
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
That's tomorrow. What about today?
Who am I to deny you? Fire away.
How many years ago was the fracture?
You're kidding. This is your question.
Yes. When did our world break apart and our luminous city get thrown into the middle of the ocean? When?
"67 years ago."
Brilliant. I concede. You are the undisputed expert on Lumiere history.
What are you talking about? Every child knows this. The monolith's essentially a reverse calendar, counting down since the fracture happened in year 100.
All right, fine. Another one then. Which was the first expedition to depart for the continent?
Logic check. 67 years ago, 33. So this is the 33rd expedition. That is the 100th.
Expedition 100.
Are you even trying?
Expedition 99.
Are you even trying?
Why is it Expedition 0?
Expedition 0.
Correct. That still annoys me. They left in year 100. They should be called Expedition 100. Makes no sense. Lumiere will be long gone before the monolith hits 0. All right, last one. Get it right, and maybe I'll give you a token. What is Illumina?
Abilities you
Well done.
Not really. I mean, I created the Lumina converter, so...
Oh, you did.
I hereby officially end our feud. With your departure, Lumiere loses a brilliant light and a good friend.
big softy.
All right, here's a token. Go and spend it on something.
Glass of wine? Or a hug?
Keep your sweat to yourself.
Bring Gustav a glass of wine!
Who exactly are you talking to? They cut servers from the budget years ago.
Ah, the ultimate indignity. A farewell party where we serve ourselves. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
I'm betting you've got another bottle stashed in your coat somewhere. You gonna share?
You wound me. But yes, in fact, I do have it. Always be prepared. Or was it? Always bring backup.
Hey.
Hey yourself. You okay? Want to talk about it?
Yeah, actually, no.
That's okay.
What about you? You say goodbye to Derek?
Oh, that was over ages ago.
Oh, sorry.
Eh,
I really thought you guys would work out.
it's for the best. I need full focus on the expedition and our team. We're all we have.
Yeah.
Gustav, saw you with Sophie. You talked.
Yeah, yeah. Where's your daughter?
Leona's upset. Doesn't want to see me.
Shit.
It's okay. She doesn't need to understand, as long as she gets to live.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
No pressure, huh?
Oh no. Lots of pressure. You and Lune and your Lumina tech, that's our edge.
Thanks, but that's not. Everyone has a role. Lucien, Tristan, Catherine, and you. You made us into we have a really good team, thanks to you. That's our edge.
Tomorrow comes, my friend. The virus out there.
Doubtful. We would have seen signs.
But not impossible. Maybe if they have shield domes. But they would have been overrun by Nevrons before they could build any.
We were lucky the fracture dropped us out here. Bought us time to get our defenses up.
I don't know. People are resourceful, and Nevrons can't be everywhere. I'm betting on human ingenuity.
I like that.
Come, let's play some cards.
No way. Everyone knows you cheat.
Ah, it's just what sore losers say. Come now. You're going to be a little cautious mouse with the paintress too.
Cautious is good. Keeps you alive.
Ah, We're expeditioners. Stay smart, yes, but be bold, huh? You can't win if you don't play.
Money's no good out there anyway. Why?
If I should.
You've been avoiding us. You didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Meaning what? Make yourself accept the unacceptable? Make believe that happiness is... this?
More like... rediscover. Happiness. One Gomash left. Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like this. The painter stole so many things, including your capacity to dream.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so.
Berta, we can launch test runs as soon as we land.
Perfect.
Hey, does Lune seem preoccupied to you? She's been distant lately.
Well, it's Lune.
This feels different.
I haven't noticed anything, but you know her better. Have you talked to her?
Nah, she doesn't like people prying. I've known her since we were 6. She hates personal questions.
Ah, right. You were both apprenticed to her parents.
Yeah. Let's just...
So, when you come back, you can tell us everything.
They'll definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevrons.
I can do that.
I promise.
Promise.
Andrea?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
Oh hey, Gustav, your sister's here.
Yeah, I have to go talk to her.
Well, that's... I've said a number of things and they didn't go through. I muted my mic because I was interrupted and I forgot to unmute it. But I was saying at first I wasn't sure if I even can come through on the audio or if it's just the video that's stuttering. I have no idea. I don't know what the input delay is on this, so yes, okay, so only a few seconds delay. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I can feel the style of everything they're going for. The music, the ambiance, the visuals, the lighting, what the characters say to each other. I think it's generally pretty well crafted, especially considering, as far as I know, it's this developer's first game and they outsourced a lot of the work. So if it holds up, it'll be pretty impressive that they were able to wrangle so much outsourced work to synergize well. Like, Sony struggled with that a lot with Legend of Dragoon in particular. Of course, it was a different time, but so far things are matching up to themselves pretty well. When they did the explanation of like Pictos and Luminas and things, it was a little overwhelming. Like, they said what the things are, but didn't really demonstrate that, and I thought Pictos were magic, and apparently they're gear. So I'm thinking it's kind of like a Lost Odyssey situation where after you use it enough times, then you can like have it forever. So you only use the item temporarily, and then you won't need to use the physical Pictos anymore. I'm working on it. I have to actually get out of the prologue to practice that. I did a battle tutorial with Mael a few times. I'm not super great at dodging or parrying, but I'm trying. It's hard to tell when they're actually going to hit you or if they're just going to spin first and then hit you, which is what's throwing me off a lot. But it should be fine. Alright, so... but yeah, in terms of the mood and everything, I feel it a little bit. I'm not sucked in yet, because I'm so used to like in terms of like a game I haven't played before. So it's a bit strange for me.
Ready for tomorrow?
Yeah. Been ready. What about you? Heard you were elected Commander 32. Congrats.
I've already claimed the Lan's office. It's got a nicer view than mine.
A view of the Paintress. Sicker than I thought.
She won't be there for long.
Oh, I had a question about the expedition stuff.
If we fail, though.
When one falls, we continue. We'll pick up and we'll push on. But I know we will meet again.
So, talking to the fellow with the quiz, one question was about, like, real life. Almost no one was 100 years old, so the effects probably weren't felt for, like, at least 20 years, 30 years, till people were old enough to start dying. But then, like, another question was, what expedition number was the first expedition? And the correct answer was Expedition 0. I guess Expedition 100, because if we're on Expedition 33, and there's 33 years left, then it stands to reason that the expedition number is based on, like, the current or last year painted. So it didn't really make sense to me. It felt like they were doing...
Hey, Gustav. Check out the new Pictos I made.
Looks a bit rough. You sure it works?
I've been working on this for months. It's my personal masterpiece.
Your personal masterpiece seems a little... unorthodox?
It started with 0... Oh, okay. That's... I guess I can accept that. Thank you, Ninchi.
It's dead useful, trust me. Come on, give it a whirl.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'll trade it for 1 token.
Oh, I have 3. I thought I only had 2.
Call it morbid.
So I should be able to do everything once.
You won't regret it. Probably.
Yeah, I'm streaming up to 30,000 kilobits of the 40 I'm trying to go for. But I reset the modem on the router, and that usually fixes any issues, and it hasn't this time. So I asked my roommates, is there an outage? They said no. So I'm thinking, if it continues, I'm going to have to ask my roommates to call them and have them, like, ping the modem, because that's...
Hey, Amandine. Having fun?
Oh, hey, handsome. Perfect timing. I'm styling everyone before we ship out. Gotta look sharp when we hit the Paintress, eh?
True.
Certainly important. Can you style me up too?
On it. Just bring me a token first.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Oh, a hair outfit. A hairdo option. I'm sorry about the video. I genuinely don't know what's going on. If worst case scenario, I can just do an upload-based series on my channel.
Voila. Looking very fine indeed. You'll die with a gorgeous...
Very well be missing something, but, like, I'm a person who exhausts their options.
Hello there, Gustav. Perhaps one of these artifacts may prove useful to your mission.
Colette, you've been holding out on us. What are these?
Relics from before the fracture, passed down through the generations. The council deemed them trinkets, but I think otherwise.
Colette is correct.
That's kind of you to share.
I may not be able to join the expedition, but I'd still like to help. One token is all I ask.
Well, I don't think.
Should have known. Yeah, is that the final spot? It's amazing you triangulated Expedition Zero's landing site.
Theoretically, extrapolated from the archives, but it was 67 years ago. So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy, tracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monolith, so...
Assuming the records are correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers that wrote.
I like that hair, but I think I like it wild.
The Chief Counselor honors us with her presence.
Technical issues once in a while is fine, but like, it really hurt that I was planning this big whole thing. I did a test, and then now it doesn't work.
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not.
So I'm really hoping I can get it fixed for next time. And I'll do more extensive testing, no matter how much redundancy I have to do.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital.
But I guess it was a good thing that I tried, because I've been, like, withdrawn for a while in terms of streaming and things.
Find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real impact.
So if I didn't do this, like, I might have, you know, done an LOD stream in the next week or two and then have it happen then, and it would just be even worse, because that's a lot of people, you know. This channel, I have nobody yet, so...
Getting things
well,
ready for the last
mostly nobody.
You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part out there and win us a chance to live.
We're never
So
going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
I'll try to get it working on my personal channel, and then if it works, then I'll test on my on the LOD channel and make sure it's all consistent.
Just take care of Mayel, okay?
My idea is to try streaming from another machine in the house on the same router. See if it's a my machine issue or a internet-wide issue, if that makes sense. Like process elimination. Identify where the common thread is.
We're her guardians, not her jailers.
No, it didn't really take away from it.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Speech time. Yeah, I'm doing a recording of this anyway. Hopefully the recording will not have a bunch of stutter in it. My things are really weird though. Like, I went to Task Manager to check if I'm just like capping out performance, trying to go to 4K 60 on a RTX 4070 graphics card. Maybe I'm pushing it too hard with the graphics, because that's 4K 60 FPS playing, and then 4K 60 streaming, and then 4K 60 recording. OBS is like using up a lot of my resources. The GPU resources, actually, and that's kind of by design, because I'm using the hardware encoding. But Expedition 33 is using 0% of my GPU, but 25% of my CPU, and I'm like, there's no way this is running on 25% of an i9 10900K. It's a little too old for that, I think. So
The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication.
So what are your specs? Like, what card do you have?
For granted. You dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere.
What's your card and resolution?
Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth.
The visuals seem realistic and painty at the same time. Achievements. I've made it through the intro. So I have a lot of thoughts that'll probably be answered as I go. I saw the paintress get up, change the number, and then immediately sit back down. I thought there was going to be an actual, like, more literal painting to add art and style to the character. Almost immediately tells me it's... And the way they moved seemed like some kind of lethargic imprisonment of some kind. It almost looks like it might be a child. So it could just be one of those artsy explanations that isn't actually as literally dangerous as it seems. But I mean, there's going to be all this combat, so what do I know? And it looked like you could see the paintress from the harbor. So wouldn't people just go straight to the paintress? But I'm guessing I'm going to learn that now. That there's a path they have to take, that maybe she fade. That's a survivor?
Get ready.
Very nice sound design. Now you can't be real because, yeah.
How did you survive the Gommage?
Fall back! We need to go! He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
Regroup at the rally point. The Indigo Tree.
Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
Okay. Hey Christina, welcome. To do something with it. The audio is apparently fine, but the video stutters a lot, and I apologize if I have to. I'm somewhat inactive with the LOD stuff lately, just real life things and whatnot, but I plan to come back hitting hard with that stuff, all kinds of news about the community and the things that we have going on, and more services and features and things like I used to do all the time. So I'm looking forward to getting back into that stuff very much. And I'm hoping that playing this game will help inspire me a little bit extra. Give me the extra push that I need. Now, this character survived. Just a cough, or is it your heart? Probably the heart. So as soon as you get there, everything goes to crap. And he already had the big loss right before his trek began. Then losing a bunch of your teammates has just got to be devastating. Like, how do you manage to walk forward from there? up. And if it's like, you know, like a 4:3 game and a 16:9 display, that I will accept the black bars because I don't want it stretched outside of the aspect ratio it's intended for. But for this, I would rather just not have the trimming. Like, I just see less of the scene. But a lot of things do this, so I get it. Can heal with an elixir. Name of the current area, current objective, bindings for exploration. Bindings? Bindings for exploration. Yeah, right trigger is run, left trigger is free aim. Right button is strike. So I can strike things outside of combat. And it has eroded somewhat. And there's a whole, like, second person. You are, like, barely finding the will to walk forward. That looks like a creature. Oh, you're like the first guardian. I guess you just like to sit and rest when you're not having to guard the place. Well, I do. Weak points and flyers. Weak point to deal increased damage, RT to shoot. Is that indicated anywhere? I mean, anything could be a weak point. It could be something that's not obvious, or it could be obvious. Okay, so it tells you. Then these are not really targetable. Did I do that wrong? Or was that like a critical timing? Got distracted. There we go. Counter it. Whether it's a human or these creatures. Can I take that large staff with me? This is a lot. And now we have a cutscene. That's odd. These ones are either recent or just perpetually... Oh, we're gonna sit in them. Oh, okay. That's fine. Is that one gonna come to life? I think that's Catherine? Oh, we're doing this.
Die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
No, nay. The others.
I know. We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
Not convinced she's really there.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead.
Look around. Look. Look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up. We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucian.
This is not the place.
But how did Lune survive? Oh, great.
The converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
Hell of a guardian.
Puta.
Ice, fire, lightning, earth, and light. Ice Lance to generate stains. Took 50% more damage from Ice Lance. Similar to LOD. Weakness resistance, same as LOD. Nullify, no damage, same as LOD. Absorb is healed instead of taking damage. Okay, that's new. I mean, if we don't know what the affinities are up front, it's just going to be a guessing game. For the most part. Party-wide counters are cool. Not sure about what that floating icon. Let's see. Okay, so those are the stains. Burn is probably okay. X applies 2 more burns. Not sure about that icon.
Feel the burn.
Oh, you know, I think I just realized that these are animated. The timing attacks are animated, so I've been pressing them either in just the general white grid lines or too early, but if I wait, there's like a yellow part at the end, so maybe I need to hit it during the yellow part. Yeah, Luna's weapon. I got it. So after defeating the boss, I finally figured out what that there's different parts of the timing thing. Oh my god. I hope there's minor enemies to practice on, not just bosses or signature enemies only.
To its reputation, shall we?
You gotta tell me, are there minor enemies or is it only like signature ones?
We're not dead yet.
The yellow part, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yellow is perfect. Okay, I was right. Now we've captured this thing's spirit or something. Lumina converter. Dodger. Gain 1 AP on perfect dodge once per turn. Speed 12, crit rate 3. Does that add to your base stats maybe? Each character can learn Luminas associated with each Pictos. Luminas can be equipped in the Lumina menu, losing Lumina points, and can trigger their effects without equipping the corresponding Pictos, but we have to do the Pictos first accordingly. Or apparently, that's what they told me before. So you have the same HP. So you've got 3 slots. They have to have different... Okay. So let's see. You got 150 health, 200 speed. That's a lot of speed. 212 speed, Nearly the same attack. You have less attack, more crit rate. You both have 0 defense. Okay, so you're very similar characters. There are minor enemies. Okay, that's good, because I need some practice. And those... During your journey, you'll find expedition flags from previous expeditions. Heal... Let's see here. Spring Meadows, Meadow Corridor. Rest, upgrade attributes, learn skills. Learn skills. What skills can we learn? There's a whole tree. I have no skill points, and I have 1 respec. No skill points, so their trees are different. These are the ones you have already, and the number of points to unlock it. Terraquake, that's a cool name. Hell, it's just called Hell. It's just called Hell. So I guess this is... So those... This is a section of earth, section of fire. Ice must be down low. Ice is down here. Typhoon. Lightning dance. I'm looking forward to lightning stuff. And then recovery-based stuff at the top. Okay. You're more fizzy-based with some lightning. You've got a little heal. You've got crit stuff. You can break high lightning damage. Powerful. I like that it's just called powerful. This is great. A lot of these are hidden. That's fine. All right. So I can't use that yet, but I should be able to upgrade it. Oh, I'll certainly figure it out. I have dropped 323,000 frames this 5th attempt. That's a lot of frames. But hopefully the recording came out perfect and I can just wipe this and upload the other one. Let's see. So vitality. Five points. 6, 5, 10 points of health. Might does not do much at all right now. Agility is pretty significant. Agility also increases defense. Defense can increase crit rate. Luck can affect speed. Okay, I like the secondary effects. Oh, it highlights which ones it modifies. Okay, so might is just attack. Vitality is health and attack. Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I don't want to allocate these yet because they're not going to change too much. I want to get a better handle on this first. If you hover over an attribute, it shows you what stats it affects in yellow. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. Finish maybe in like 15-20 minutes. But if you're willing, I don't remember if you said you're at work, but either you or someone else, maybe I could try streaming on Discord and seeing if that's any better. Okay, I can actually... Sweet. More than one of them. I tried to dodge again, but it was too late. You can watch, but have to be in 20 minutes. Yeah, in about 20 minutes would be good. Thank you. The letter ratings on the attributes are modifiers provided by the weapons. Okay, good to know. Because of the strike. Kind of halfway between retail, LOD, and severed chains. Well, I want to just get a free shot here. Chroma Catalyst, upgrade weapons level 3. I have a Noah Ram. Element is physical. Vitality C, Agility D, more power. So there's no reason not to use this one. Okay, oh, that was much larger. Oh, and it affects the gun too? It affects the gun too. Alright, fine. I am fine with that. No separate weapon for the gun. Okay. On making them... On burning... Okay, got it. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to try it out. Yeah. I can get a free shot. Will that do enough damage? Two AP. Oh, I thought it was an attack. I thought it was a party attack. No, it's just the death animation. Alright. Ooh. A little... Oh. Probably don't want to go down there. Definitely don't want to go down there. Ooh, fast travel. Now, if I can rest multiple times at these flags, then that will be convenient. Skills. I have one skill point. Probably per character. I can learn healing, which I would like. Costs 0 AP. Costs stacks of stains. Earth stains. Electric stains for revive. So I can go on a path to earth damage. I need earth stacks to make the revive worth it. So this is useless without... Okay. I'm a lightning connoisseur, but... Oh, you know what? Maybe the consumed stains are just to reduce the AP cost? Unclear. I'm not clear on that. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it here. No one else has showed up, understandably. So I will switch to Discord.